Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 3 and we present about Gigi Coffee. Gigi Coffee is a Malaysian homegrown brand established in 2014. The company began its retail journey in 2019 and has since expanded rapidly, now operating over 150 outlets across Malaysia. Gigi Coffee positions itself as an affordable, lifestyle-oriented coffee chain that appeals mainly to young adults and working professionals. Through strong branding, convenient locations, and consistent product quality, the brand has built high recognition in the local market. With an effective operational system and steady growth, Gigi Coffee continues to strengthen its presence and remain competitive in the Malaysian cafe industry.
So basically, Gigi Coffee is a private limited company operating in the food and beverages industry. The company was founded by Marcus Low and has a paid-up share capital for RM 1.5 million, which indicate a strong financial position. The major shareholder of the company is BT Brand Sendirian Berhad. The ownership structure is concentrated and stable with clear and transparent shareholding. Moving on to the management, the chief director is Marcus Low, who holds a bachelor degree in engineering. He has demonstrated strong leadership and the ability to grow the business successfully. The leadership of the company can be described as resilient, strategic and growth-oriented, especially during challenging period. The board of directors consists of Low Botek, Low Kai Kun and Low Siu Hun, who provide guidance and corporate governance.
On this slide, I will present to you about Gigi Coffee's business and operations. It is one of the Malaysian coffee chains in the food and beverages industry. The first physical store was located at Kuala Lumpur. It offers brewed coffee, tea, non-coffee beverages, food items and also merchandise. The primary target markets are including students, working adults and also urban consumers that have busy lifestyles and growing coffee consumption habits. As of now, it operates more than 150 outlets across of Malaysia. Its strong operational capability and sales growth driven by rising coffee demand. It actively engaged with local and international brands to increase visibility and revenue. Right now, one of the strategies to increase revenue is by expand in Malaysian universities. They want to introduce Gigi University Cafe. The existing outlets are in UPM and UKM Bangi. They plan to expand in UM, UTP and 8 selected UiTM campuses. The initiative are by giving 10% discount to staff and also students. 1% of the sales will be donated to UiTM Education Endowment. They will use trained baristas and hire part-time workers, which is students. They will install solar panels to reduce energy costs and also use recyclable packaging materials. There is positive future outlook due to strong demand, especially among young students and adults. Business risk assessed as moderate and manageable due to experience and outlet diversification.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Syarabati Bakri. Now I will explain about proposed loan facilities and utilization. The borrower is seeking for 3.2 million ringgit in sustainable financing to establish Gigi University cafes across 8 UiTM campuses. The term loan will be used for cafe renovation, fit-outs, and the purchase of essential equipment. The hire purchase facilities enable the acquisition of cafes equipment while maintaining healthy cash flow. The overdraft facility provides flexible or short-term cash flow management during the initial operational phase. Fund will be allocated for renovation works across all 8 campuses to meet UiTM and safety requirements. Standardized equipment, tables and chairs will be procured to ensure consistent service quality. Working capital will cover inventory, staff salaries, utilities, marketing and daily operations. Solar panel installation will reduce electricity costs and support the use of renewable energy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for my part, I will present about project details, which is project to be financed and risk assessment. Okay, for the first one is project to be financed. Gigi Coffee Management is planning for the opening a Gigi University Cafe in selected 8 UiTM campus. This is an extension of the Gigi Coffee at the university business in Malaysia. The loan proceeds will be used for the following business purpose, with the total financing amounting to RM 3.2 million. In terms of business risk, the food and beverage industry in Malaysia is highly competitive with major competitors. However, the coffee market in Malaysia is expected to continue growing and is estimated to reach RM 8 billion by 2030, which shows that the industry has strong potential and the risk of failure is relatively low. Next, for operational risk, Gigi Coffee has shown strong expansion performance since its initial opening in 2019. Lastly, for financial risk, The company demonstrates positive financial growth as profit has increased consistently.
On this slide, I will give you an overview of the economic environment and the cafe industry in Malaysia and how Gigi Coffee is positioned in this market. First, looking at the Malaysian economy, we can see steady growth, domestic demand is stable, and rising income levels have increased consumer spending. People, especially in urban and semi-urban areas, are now more willing to spend on lifestyle products such as cafe beverage and food. Next, in the food and beverage and cafe industry, this sector is one of the fastest growing in Malaysia. Coffee has shifted from being a luxury item to a daily habit, particularly among young consumers and students, who are the main drivers of this growth. However, the market is highly competitive. There are many local and international brands in the cafe segment, so standing out can be challenging. This is where Gigi Coffee's advantage comes in. The brand remains competitive due to its affordable pricing, strong brand image, and wide outlet network. In addition, Gigi Coffee focuses on institutional markets like universities, providing a stable and consistent customer base throughout the economic year. In overall, economic environment and industry outlook are very favorable. Despite the strong competition, Gigi Coffee is well positioned to sustain its growth and perform strongly in the market.
Next, I will talk about the financial analysis for business profitability. Gigi Coffee's profitability is driven by strong revenue growth, high gross margins, effective cost control, and economies of scale from rapid outlet expansion. Despite high capital expenditure for expansion, the company demonstrates a strong ability to generate net profits. Overall, profitability has improved markedly in 2023 and 2024 following losses in earlier years. Return on asset ROA improved to 13.20% in 2024, indicating effective asset utilization compared to negative returns in earlier years. Next is financial position of Gigi. Financial position overview. Gigi Coffee shows strong profitability but weak liquidity. As we can see, for liquidity position, the current ratio is low at 0.62, below the standard level of 1.0, indicating difficulty in meeting short-term obligations. Working capital is negative for all years, showing reliance on short-term borrowings to fund daily operations. This situation is mainly due to rapid expansion and high capital expenditure. Then, I will explain about asset management quality. Gigi Coffee shows good asset management quality, where the total asset turnover ratio improved to 1.77 in 2024, meaning RM1 of assets generates RM1.77 in revenue. The increasing trend shows the company is using its assets more efficiently to support operations and sales. Overall, asset management efficiency is high and improving.
On this slide, I will present to you about the view on capital and capacity. For the borrowing capacity, the gearing ratio in 2023 is at 16.6, which is stated as the highest, and in 2024, it grew to 5.01. While Gigi Coffee is growing in the market, the brand still relies heavily on borrowed loans. The repayment capacity for Gigi Coffee is the Gigi Coffee's PAT has grown significantly in 2024, which is at 7.45% of profit after tax. This is very crucial in helping the debt repayment. For the founder capital performance, debt to equity ratio in 2024, the ratio is very high, which is at 501%. It means that Gigi Coffee has 5 ringgit and 1 cent of debt for every 1 ringgit of equity. The shareholders' equity ratio in 2024, the ratio is at 0.17, and it has grown from negative, which is in 2021. It shows that Gigi Coffee's financial position is healthier. The retained earnings, the EPS has grown strongly in 2024 at 2.68.
Next, I will present about the collateral and guarantee. Collateral refer to a tangible asset pledged to secure a loan in case of default. Gigi Coffee provide one freehold shop lot located at the Icon City, Bukit Mentajam, Penang, with an estimated market value RM4 million to RM4.1 million. The property is still owned by the company, which shows stable business operation. Lastly, in terms of guarantee, personal guarantee are provided by the company director, while a corporate company is provided by BT brand Sendirian Berhad. This increase the lender confidence and reduce risk.
Under the 5Cs model, the first one is the character of the company is considered high risk because the management practices an aggressive expansion strategy, which may increase uncertainty in executing the business plan. So the bank can mitigate this by requesting personal guarantees and requiring periodic management and operational reports. Next, the company's capacity is also assessed as high risk due to weak liquidity where the current ratio is only 0.62 and working capital is negative. In terms of capital, it is categorized as high risk because the share capital is relatively low at RM 1.5 million and the debt to equity ratio is very high at 501%. However, conditions are rated as low risk since the food and beverage industry continues to grow with increasing demand for coffee, and the bank can mitigate this by monitoring current industry conditions and market trends. Lastly, collateral is also low risk because the property value is RM 4.1 million, which exceeds the financing amount of RM 3.2 million, and mitigation can include securing personal guarantees from key directors or shareholders. For the Campari model, the company's character is considered low risk as unqualified audit reports were issued for 5 consecutive years with no major negative issues. The company's ability is also low risk because profit before tax increased to RM 5.65 million. The margin of financing is assessed as low risk since the total loan of RM 3.2 million is supported by collateral worth RM 4.1 million, and the bank may reduce risk by limiting financing margins or applying risk-sharing concepts. Meanwhile, the purpose of financing is also low risk and the bank may ensure proper usage through progressive fund disbursement and audit checks. However, the amount is considered high risk due to the large financing request for expansion. The repayment is rated low risk because the company recorded profit after tax of RM 4.02 million in 2024, indicating good repayment capability. Lastly, insurance is also considered as low risk because the collateral is a freehold shop.
Now, let's move to our recommendation is to approve this application with condition. This decision is supported by the brand's strong revenue growth and its well-established recognition within Malaysian cafe industry. We are particularly encouraged by the sustainability aspect, as the use of solar energy align with our green financing goals. While we have identified risks regarding their current liquidity and leverage, we believe these are mitigated by our high collateral values and the strictly monetary condition we are put in place for drawdown. This project also represents as a solid opportunity to support a growing brand with a suitable business.
This slide shows our recommend credit facilities for this expansion project. We are proposing a total financing package of 4 million ringgit Malaysia, structured into 3 specific instruments. First one is term loan of 2.4 million ringgit. This is a 10-year facility aimed at the renovation of the Gigi University Cafe, equipment procurement and importantly, the installation of solar energy panels across 8 UiTM campus. The second one is hire purchase of 800,000 ringgit. With a 9-year tenure, this will specifically cover cafe machinery, furniture and fittings. The third one is overdraft facility of 800,000 ringgit. This is a revolving facility designed to support the business daily working capital requirements. All facilities are priced competitively at PLR and 0.5% per annum, reflecting the strategic nature of this partnership.
Regarding the protection of our exposure, the facilities are well secured by a primary collateral of freehold shop at Icon City in Bukit Mertajam, Penang. This property has market value of RM 4.1 million, which provide us with a very comfortable coverage ratio of 128% against RM 3.2 million loans. Beyond the first legal charge on the property, we also have strong backing through personal guarantee from the director, which is Long Bok Tae, Long Thai Loan and Lo Siu Hoon, alongside a corporate guarantee from the shareholder, BT's brand SDN.BH. To ensure proper governance, the approval and drawdown are subject to specific milestones. Before formal approval, we require the board resolution and all relevant title and purchase contract. Before any funds are released, the clients must provide the signed loan agreement, verified invoice, and officially approved document from Gigi Coffee and UiTMs. We also making it a requirement that they remain in compliance with suitable financing criteria. Moving forward, we will monitor ongoing financial and general governance to ensure the business maintains strictly and financial discipline throughout the life of the loan.